There we are.
And we're live. I was just telling Cawley, I'm Molly, by the way, that somebody must be looking for me because there's a helicopter circling my apartment building here in Brooklyn.
Of course there is.
So anyway, welcome to one of our few live motivational Mondays.
Yeah, this might be our first one.
No, we did one. Did we do it last week? We were in Lower Manhattan.
Well, that's true.
This is our first one, not together.
We did a lot of little videos that day, so I wasn't sure which was which.
Yeah, but yeah, so this, might not be every Monday, but we kind of felt that this one was important. Have you read the Dare to Lead?
I have not, no. And I can't even think of the other two. I have two Brene Brown books, and I can't even think of the titles of them at the moment.
Daring Greatly is, I haven't read it either. But anyway, I made a commitment to myself to finish it before the end of the year. So doing some reading.
Right in under the wire.
Under the wire. Hey, if I get it done, doesn't matter. So I was reading it last night, and this is a Joseph Campbell quote, actually, I think, that says, "Choose courage over comfort," which I think is huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple, but it's huge, and you can apply it anywhere in your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I think it's even smaller steps than people even realize.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be a career change or a relationship change or something huge.
No, it doesn't. It's like, do you see Abby on my shirt? The kid's, where is she? She's sleeping over there. I mean, that was definitely, and I didn't even know it. And that's what Colin and I were talking about yesterday. It's like, you don't even always know that you're doing it. Like when I decided to foster Abby, I did not know how much courage it was going to take, or how much strength it was going to take, or how I did it, and it wasn't comfortable at all. And then it was, but it's like sometimes you just make those choices, and you are choosing courage over comfort. Sometimes you have to actually make the choice. Like, I'm going to have a conversation, or I'm going to make this change, knowing I'm uncomfortable, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's like, feel the fear and do it anyway. I just think it's such a powerful statement.
Yeah. And I love, like you said, it can apply to anything in your life. And it, like I said, it can be something small. It doesn't have to be a huge pivot, like we've been saying.
Right. Like when you became a bar instructor, it's like, did you think you were a bar instructor?
No, I still don't even feel, I still kind of feel like an imposter.
Right. But you did the work, you made the choice, you took the test, you did all the stuff, all the things, and you're a bar instructor. Yeah. And it's like, I think we as humans put the most constraints on ourselves. Like, oh, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I'm not supposed to have this. And it's like, just step outside of your comfort zone and just try.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the first step is the hardest, right? Like they say, showing up, working out isn't hard. It's showing up to work out. Getting out of bed.
When I went into my first flying lesson in Bridgeport, and 3-wing in Bridgeport, Connecticut, I brought my mom with me to find an instructor. And when I took my first flying lesson, I was afraid to ask questions because I was like, oh, I should know everything. My dad was a pilot. I should be smart. I should not ask questions. And it's like to step outside of that and to have the courage to ask questions, to make mistakes, to fail. I mean, I had some really phenomenal landings, but it's like to just to risk that. And, it just really resonated with me. You should, when I'm done, I'll highlight highlighted it, but you can borrow the book if you want. But it's good just to kind of push yourself.
Yeah. I think it's really the only way you know if something is for you, right? I would always just wonder, oh, could I teach bar? Maybe, but maybe I won't do it for 5 more years. Maybe I'll only do it 1 more year. Maybe, but like I tried it. You know what? Figured out it wasn't for me, and you change again.
Yeah, but you know that you can. You've done it.
Right.
You did it.
Right. So there's also nothing wrong with trying something and figuring out it's not for you. At least you tried.
Right. I love Chelsea when I take her bar class on Saturdays when she's doing a balance pose and she falls over and she's like, falling isn't failing. Yeah. It's not.
You attempt an option that you hadn't tried the day before, right. You push yourself a little bit farther.
Absolutely. So let us know what you guys, have wanted to try or have tried and were successful at, or maybe failed at. I mean, sometimes your greatest lessons come from failure.
Yeah. Or if you are in the middle of trying something right now, like Molly and I have talked about our wine certification course that we've been taking, and we learned a ton, but we know we still have a ton to learn.
Yes, and unfortunately, my test seems like it's far, far in the distance. But yeah, and that worries me, and that's something that I'm having to continually show up for because I've had to push my test date out for whatever reasons, and so it's now in February, and I feel like, will I still have the knowledge in February? Like, will I still be smart enough in February? So
sure you will.
But I'm just saying it. So there's no shame in the game. Basically. So, let us know what you guys are focusing on or wanting to focus on or what you tried and it didn't work, whatever the case may be, because we all learn from each other.
Yeah.
So.
Did you freeze? Oh, I thought you froze.
I might have frozen. I don't know.
But we're excited. We're also excited to share more of our wine knowledge. So tune in on Thursday. We'll be back for Thirsty Thursday.
Absolutely. And more wine knowledge coming at you.
And have a good night.
Yep. Good night.